Oi everybody, Juliana here. Welcome back to Bake Cook Travel. Today for our second episode of the best French recipes, we will be making choux pastry, or pâté choux. This recipe is very special because it's applied in so many famous and popular French pastries. You will see it probably in every single bakery in France or any French bakery around the world. I will show you how to make the dough and one of the most famous applications, Eclairs, and the delicious creamy filling and glaze. The episode today will be split in two more videos so I can show you all of them. So let's get started. Allons-y! So let's get started with our dough. I'm making a big batch to show you different applications, but you can make it half the size if you want just one recipe. Into a large pot, add 250 grams of milk, 250 grams of water, 200 grams of unsalted butter, 10 grams of salt, and 10 grams of sugar. Bring the pot to a boil, then add 300 grams of bread flour or pastry flour. The right flour for this recipe is really important. Stir constantly until all the liquid has evaporated and is forming a dry ball with a thin skin on the bottom of the pan. Bring the dough to the mixer using the paddle. Start to mix it on low speed until it cools down. Then gradually start to add 10 eggs. Add the eggs 1 to 2 at a time. Keep mixing until you get a shiny paste, and when you lift the paddle you can see it forming a V like this. Place the dough into a piping bag with the French star tip attached to it. For this video, I will show you how to pipe the eclairs. I will give you the details for eclairs and for the other ones in the upcoming videos. You can pipe eclairs over a parchment paper into long strips like this. Pipe on a 45-degree angle and freeze them so you can cut them the size you want after. Or you can pipe the eclairs on parchment paper and make marks on the paper to make it easier for you, usually 10 centimeters. Just make sure to turn the paper and pipe the dough on the other side. Pipe on a 45-degree angle. After piping, there are small peaks at the end of the eclair. Press them down to shape with a lightly wet fingertip. I like to use the silicone air baking mat to bake because it bakes everything evenly. But you can just use parchment paper if you don't have one of these. Place the eclairs into a preheated oven 350 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius and bake them about 30 to 40 minutes until completely golden brown. Do not open the oven door before they've risen or they will deflate. I would say never open before 30 minutes. For our eclair filling, I will show you a pastry cream recipe that you can apply almost any flavor you want to. Into a medium pot, bring 350 grams of milk to a boil. Meanwhile, mix 2 yolks, 40 grams of sugar, and 15 grams of cornstarch. Whisk until a smooth lighter yellow color. Pour some of the milk over the yolk mixture, whisking very quickly to temper it until warm. Bring everything together to medium heat and cook the cream, whisking it all the way until it boils and is very creamy and thick. Add half of a vanilla bean or 1 teaspoon of vanilla paste. And strain. Add 75 grams of white chocolate. This is the time you can add your flavor. For a chocolate flavor, add 75 grams of milk chocolate or dark chocolate. Mix until well incorporated. Cover with plastic wrap and refrigerate until eclairs are done. Now it's time for you to drop a like if you're enjoying this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here for more amazing delicious recipes. Get the eclairs from the oven and let them cool down. Using a thin pastry tip, make it 2 holes under the eclairs like this. You want to make it big enough to pipe inside. Place the pastry cream into a piping bag. Get the cream and pipe inside the eclairs. Stop when you can feel it full, but not too much. So for our eclairs, we also need a very nice glaze. It's super simple to make. Bloom 1½ sheet of gelatine into cold water and set aside. You just need to bring to a boil 75 grams of cream with 90 grams of water and 112 grams of sugar. Once it's boiling, bring the heat to low and add 40 grams of sifted cocoa powder. Stir over medium heat about 5 minutes. Add the bloomed gelatin and stir until well dissolved. Get the glaze and holding the eclair from the edges, dip the top in the glaze. The glaze should be warm and fluid enough to glaze nice. Add some decorations on top. I'm using some tempered chocolate with gold powder. Just make them beautiful and elegant. Let the glaze set and they will be ready to devour. The eclairs should have this nice thin crust with a full delicious creamy filling. I hope you liked this video and try to make this delicious French recipe at home. It's lots of fun and you will impress all your friends and your family. For the other applications of choux pastry, make sure to check out my upcoming French recipe videos. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to drop a like here. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe here. On Bake Cook Travel, we always bring the best food adventures and food recipes. If you'd like to see more food recipes, click here, and for more food adventures, click here. See you in the next video.